I dedicate this one to my sisters, them Christian sisters, them all the Christian girls, them this one for you. All the Christian girls.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. This video is like a venting thing for me. Just me talking about what's been going on, with just life in general, school, everything. Well, lately I've been really worried, stressed out. What am I gonna do after college? I really want to do university, but since I'm from like a third world country, it's really and truly harder for me as a student. I will be classified like as an international student. It's not just the fact that the price is just a lot, but also it's a big change for me. I've been praying, I've been asking God, can you make a way for me? Can you somehow turn a miracle out of this whole thing? I've been really trying to have faith. And, my mom says, I should, picture it, imagine. But the issue is that I keep on imagining how would that even happen? How will everything actually work out for me? Before exams, I was really stressed out because I didn't even have the energy to study. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I just felt stagnant. Whenever I opened a book, I would fall asleep. I was just praying like crazy. And I literally had a mental breakdown one day, and I was basically just telling God how I felt, and asking God please give me something to comfort me. And I really feel like if He answered that, I've just been feeling really empty inside. What am I supposed to do next? Where am I supposed to go? Especially as a Christian, I can really see that we're in the end days, we're really in the last days, the last hour. And it's dang, I'm here worrying about university, but at the same time I'm still trying to make sure everything is right in my life. So if He comes tomorrow, it won't be a surprise to me, or I wouldn't be in such a state that it's KJ, what are you doing? When I was praying, I had my eyes closed, and I kept seeing 4. I don't know how to explain it. I ended up going to Ecclesiastes 4, and there were a couple of verses that really hit me. Ecclesiastes 4 verses 4. It's I'm so in a rush. I want to get here. I want to do this and I want to do that. I want to reach a certain point at a certain time. And I end up wanting to rush more because I see my peers already there, or almost already there. And it makes me feel like if I'm missing out. For instance, I could want to have a job by 20. And it's mostly because it's not exactly that I want a job at 20, I want a job in the future. But I become so strict and so worrisome. The anxiety of me, I need to have a job at 20 stems from, my peers already have jobs by the time they 20, 90. 90? It makes me feel like I'm missing out on something. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's a good example, but that's been how I've been feeling. And I've been trying not to feel that way because everybody's time is different. God has His own timing. He knows what's best for us. He knows when to do it and what to do. And I feel I've been questioning that sometimes, God, why can't I be there right now? What's the holdback? And it's girl, you need to really stop, because you could be rushing to get there, but then when you get there, a whole bunch of calamity, because it wasn't your time to be in that position. It's not your time. God don't want to put you in some place where you're unprepared. you're always gonna have to go through a lot of stuff or a certain amount of stuff before you can actually get to that place, you know? You can't, what's the saying? You can't watch Dave forget again. You can't have the carriage or the cart before the horse. You finally remembered. I'm so proud of you. So you gotta go through a season, you know? You gotta go through a season before you get to that point or that destination. The second verse that I was looking at is Ecclesiastes 4 verses 6. Why am I like I'm working so hard, spending sleepless nights, worrying so much, like my mental health is just thrown out the door. And it's like I'm doing all of this for a piece of paper and for people, mere man, to be congratulating me, saying, oh wow, you know, their praise. I can't go to heaven, go in front of God and be like, well, God, I had a 4.0 GPA. He would be like that wouldn't even get me in heaven. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it wouldn't even get me in heaven. I feel like I'm really torn. Like, do I really want to really do school? Do I really want to continue school? Because this just is not it. It's not it. It's not. I just basically asked him for another clarification, you know? And I saw 4 again. This time I ended up in Romans chapter 4 verses 17. This verse hit home. Like, it made me even, I was already in tears. This made me even more emotional. I was like, well, God, wow. Like, I was stunned. I was like, oh my God, wow. Yeah, you might not actually like understand why it got me so emotional. Well, it was an NLT Bible. The title of the chapter was The Faith of Abraham. And to be honest, that is what I've found myself really struggle with in this time. Faith. I've been struggling so hard because I've been thinking about how and not who is in control. And that's the title of this whole video. I want to just remind you guys that no matter what you go through, you gotta keep on telling yourself, even if it's hard to believe sometimes you're just like, how will I even get out of this situation? But in reality, it's like, who? And I feel like sometimes I put God in a box. God is good, but I don't know how he can do that. First and foremost, he literally created the earth with his voice. Like, God is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. And I'm pretty sure when I get my breakthrough, I'll be able to look back and say, like, how could I have even put him in such a box? How could I have, like, doubted the fact that he couldn't do it? Or maybe the fact that he could have done it, or how he would have done it. Like, he spoke the world into existence. So why can't he speak success, happiness, whatever it may be that you need into your life? With just his words, he created the earth. And trust me, if he created the earth, then that little problem that you think, that giant that you have in your life, will be knocked down, like David and Goliath. I really want to be like David. He looked at that giant, then the giant was huge, way bigger than him, and he looked at that giant and he didn't have any fear. He didn't think about how. He just said, you know what, my God is gonna whoop his tail. My God is gonna give me victory. And that was that. He didn't think twice. You know, I want to be like that. I want to be able to look at any single problem in my life, no matter what it is, no matter whatever struggle it is, and look at it and say, you know what, my God is bigger. My God is gonna bring me victory throughout. I'm just hoping that it helps with your mentality, because I don't know if anybody else really going through the same thing I'm going through with school. Like, look at my eyes. I have bags. Versace bags. Sorry. Anyways, honestly, God is in control, and Never doubt that. Never put him in a box. He's not meant to be in a box. He's way too big. Like, it makes no sense to put him in a box. Like, he's really in control. He knows what he's doing. It's only for you to put your faith in him. And that faith is like trusting and I'm hoping for something that you cannot see as yet. And surely it will come. And really pray, talk to him and everything. Because for me, like, it meant a lot. Like, I even had a dream where I was saying affirmations. Like, I think it was that same night or I don't remember, but it was around that same time. And it was like, you will succeed and everything. And it was like, dang, like, God, are you really talking to me? Are you comforting me throughout this time? Like, he's so great, guys. He really is. Like, I don't know. He just amazes me a lot. I already had a previous situation like this where he was talking to me and it was really amazing. He really does answer back. Like, just open up your heart, and especially when you read the Bible, like, open up your heart, expect him to talk to you. Can you hear, like, I pray and stuff and I'm looking for an answer, I surely do find it. He surely gives it to me. But anyways, that's the end of my video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, please like, share and subscribe. I hope you have a blessed week. Bye.